you're Vauxhall and it's 1990 and you want to make a bit of a statement. What do? Well, how about taking an already pretty good Carlton, shipping it down to Lotus and Hethel, getting them to strap on 2 turbochargers to give it 377 brake horsepower. And as a means of getting some headlines, the Lotus Carlton was hugely successful because the performance figures for this thing were outstanding. In our road test, we managed a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds and a 0 to 100 time 11.1, meaning the Lotus Carlton was not only considerably quicker than the obvious rivals, the M5 and the Mercedes 500e, but it was faster than a Ferrari Testarossa. Just think about that for a minute, because that's a 4-door Vauxhall saloon that can outperform a thoroughbred V12 Italian sports car. So the question is, how quick does it feel today? Down to second gear, about 40 miles an hour. Oh Christ, it certainly still feels pretty brisk. Where things clearly have moved on though is in terms of turbo technology, because there's a reasonable amount of lag going on here. Nothing really happens much below 2,500 RPM, and even then you can feel it building before you get the full force. But when it does come, there's absolutely no denying those performance figures. This thing completely demands your respect, because although it's got huge tyres and a pretty benign chassis balance, the brakes, even by today's standards, are fantastic. There's no stability control, no traction control, and it will brake traction in third gear with no trouble at all. The truth is, there are more than a couple of areas to the Carlton that you could criticise, like the interior, which hardly seems fitting for a car that at the time cost nearly £50,000, or the gearbox, which was taken from a Corvette ZR1 and, to be honest, is one of the weak points in the overall package, or the steering, which lacks feel. But none of that matters, because when you find yourself on a straight long enough to do this, you completely understand what the Carlton is all about. It was and remains a landmark car